Stopping by for this week's 2 Minutes with Tim. Remember, you can watch past editions of 2 Minutes with Tim at timvanronselen.com. This week I want to talk about slip and fall cases. And right away, when I talk about slip and fall cases, many people's minds tend to think about cases of made up cases or people that have twisted their ankle when they've walked into a business and are seeking unfair recovery. That is not usually the case. The National Flooring Safety Institute estimates that over 1 million people a year are seen in emergency rooms due to injuries from slip and fall cases. Missouri law requires that a business owner has an obligation to keep their premises reasonably safe for their guests. That means that if you hang a for sale or open for business sign on your door as a business owner, you have an obligation to make sure your premises are reasonably safe for the folks who come to buy your goods. When that violation occurs, people can recover for the injuries they've sustained. I am working on a case right now where a lady was going into a local business, and the rug going into the business had a crumple in it, and she caught her foot on it and fell, and ended up suffering a brain injury. She couldn't speak for a number of days, and now she can't drive or live on her own safely. I have other cases where people I have a case where a surgical nurse fell at a local hotel and suffered a compound fracture of her wrist. Another case I have involves an individual who was shopping at a national retail chain, and there was dog food all over the floor, which she couldn't see because it was ground down to a powder, resulting in her falling, slipping, and tearing her ACL. Slip and fall injuries can be devastating, and the injuries, as I just explained, can be quite dramatic. If you or a loved one has been involved in a slip and fall injury, and you have a question about it, please feel free to give me a call. It doesn't cost anything to give me a call. I'd be happy to talk to you about that and make sure you understand what your legal rights are. My number is 573-635-7977. Thanks for stopping by for this week's 2 Minutes with Tim.